Well, the comic books refuse to give Spider-Man fans what they want, so why should Disney Plus give Spider-Man fans what they want in a cartoon either? We're a far cry from the 1990s. Beautiful cartoon. Did you guys ever watch that, by the way? The Amazing Spider-Man comic cartoon back then? It was the perfect representation of it. And not only that, but they didn't even do like a young Peter. They totally matched the Peter that was going on in the comics at the time. It created great synergy. I loved going home and watching that, being reminded of some classic adventures of Spider-Man, and then, of course, getting the new editions in the comics every month. It was perfect timing back then. Seems like they just can't build any synergy with any of their Spider-Man brands at this point because they're so focused on this, like, diversity, equity, and inclusion Spider-Verse that they keep on trying to push on everybody day in and day out. And this is just another example of this failing. We saw it with Amazing Spider-Man last week when we were covering this on the channel, and Tom Brevoort was going out there attacking fans for wanting Spider-Man to be married to Mary Jane. Very simple stuff that could be very obvious. Well, in the cartoon here, they don't even have Mary Jane. They have this like weird goth Asian they-them lesbian person who's Peter's best friend, right? Along with the weird transgender Harry Osborn on the right there. Yes, that's supposed to be Harry Osborn. And Peter wearing this monstrosity of an outfit. It's just humiliating. Now, I really think that this show was meant to be a Miles Morales show because it's meant to be taking place in this super genius high school of all these inventors and scientists and the like, which is what they try to push Miles Morales in because, of course, the black guy Miles Morales has to be smarter than everybody else. And I think they inserted Peter into it at the last minute because they knew that that was going to fail in viewership. And this is what we get, a ratings disaster all around on this level. Now, it goes beyond this. The Osborns are race swapped. There's zero like white people in it whatsoever, except for, the bad people end up being white people. It was weird. The first episode had a white woman mugging a poor minority shop owner. It's like, what? This never happens in reality whatsoever. And it's just absurd. They play weird hip-hop music in the background. That's, again, why I think it was supposed to be a Miles Morales-related show. And sure enough, it's not going anywhere, much like the comics are not doing well. Amazing Spider-Man has this weird setup in the comics where, Mary Jane's with this weird dude named Paul cucking Peter Parker. And it's just something that fans don't want, so it doesn't resonate very well. Not only that, but recently they hired race grifter Justina Ireland to write their most recent arc of Spider-Man as well. What are they doing? I think they think that, just they put Spider-Man on it and people are going to watch it or people are going to read it and they just don't have to care about it. And that seems to be what's the case with Disney Plus as well. So hit the like and subscribe button, guys, as we get into the ratings news and what's going on with your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man on Disney Plus. And please, guys, I'm a comic creator myself. I've been making my own books since about One More Day because I've been doing so because Marvel and DC, they don't develop characters. They don't care about the characters. They're too embroiled in the multiverse and everything, like I said. So I started making my own superheroes. It's a lot of fun. It starts with Flying Sparks, my whole superhero universe, which I'm building a beautiful, beautiful team book this year, which you're going to absolutely love. If you loved Stormwatch or The Authority back in the day, this is going to be the book for you when it comes out. Don't miss it. Get in on the newsletter right now. Start the universe right here with Flying Sparks for absolutely free. It's available in the description below. You get it free. You get 3 free books, best deal on the internet, and you get to keep up with some awesome stuff. Now, we are, of course, I just got some great reviews on my most recent offering as well. I keep coming out with books regularly. It's a great place to be. We have a whole universe that's building here, and it's better than anything else out there. It really is. So it's the best kept secret on the internet because a lot of people don't want you to discover this. And thank you guys for being there. Sign up, like I said. Don't lose me today because you never know how the algorithm's going to go or anything like that. So this is your friendly neighborhood for Spider-Man. The ratings are not to be found. Shocking. I could have told you this right away. Now, of course, Marvel is really, they want to push Miles Morales as Spider-Man and then Spider-Gwen as like a thing. They really want the girl Spider-Man and the black Spider-Man to replace Peter Parker. This is well known. This is what the whole Spider-Verse crap's all about. Of course, they loved pushing that in that Sony movie. It did pretty well. And of course, that's getting delayed at this point because they really didn't have anywhere they were going with it. And they're doing this with the cartoon. This is very much, like I said, I thought this was supposed to be a Miles Morales cartoon. They're bringing in Gwen Stacy into the second season. She's going to be Spider-Gwen. They said that it's going to be a multiverse sort of thing that started out. In the first episode, they had Doctor Strange, like, popping in and out of the multiverse here to tie it all into everything. So it's not just its own thing. I hate the multiverse stuff, and so does everybody else. Everybody's very upset with this. This woke animated series is nowhere to be found on the Nielsen ratings chart. Surprise, surprise. It released 2 episodes, failing to chart. And then 3 more episodes dropped. They also missed the ratings. So now we are there, and they are not charting whatsoever. And that's pretty interesting as this all goes along. So the top charts for Nielsen's, we had Sweet Magnolias #1, Cobra Kai #2 for the end of that series. That was one everybody loved. And you can see it's just not even hitting Disney Plus whatsoever. Invincible charted over this. That's crazy. That Spider-Man's doing worse than Invincible, another comic book cartoon based on a comic. Another woke one, by the way. A lot of people are praising that show, but Invincible is obscenely woke. I don't know if you have followed Robert Kirkman, but he race-swapped characters from the comic to this iteration and just said he was a couple of dumb white guys making it. It's the same thing going on over there. I don't know why that's tolerated, just because there's a lot of violence, I guess, in that show. But the Nielsen charts have been released, and of course, this is just nowhere to be found. At the bottom of the list is Netflix's Cassandra with 465 million minutes, meaning all episodes of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man fell below that mark, and Invincible is doing better, which is absolutely crazy. Say this is exactly what happened with X-Men 97. They thought X-Men 97 was going somewhere. Daredevil Born Again, they thought it was going somewhere. It failed to chart. Agatha All Along, Skeleton Crew, The Acolyte, they're all dropping off very badly. Marvel fans are not doing very well. Now, of course, Disney claims it's superhero fatigue, but it's not that, obviously. Deadpool and Wolverine did very, very well. Invincible is charting. So there's something wrong with what they're presenting. I wonder what it could be. Why is Peter Parker here with all these minority women? It just is not something that makes a lot of sense to have a cartoon of this, and nobody wants it. Now, this is a boys' property. This is what they always forget. Star Wars, Marvel, they're boys' properties. They try to make it this thing for women, I guess, who are into this DEI crap, and nobody actually wants to watch this on the women front. It's pretty obvious. And nobody, since that market's not going to tune in, the main market, your boys' demographic, is not going to tune in either. The message is loud and clear. The same one fans have been sending for years. Don't replace our favorite characters. Don't virtue signal. Don't blame us for your failures. We want quality content, and it's not working out very well whatsoever. So I expect this to be much of the same. They've already greenlit this for a season 2. And that's what they do with these shows. They make them very short. It's actually one season split into 2. It's always a fake first and second season. That way they don't feel like they're failures, I guess. But season 2 is going to be going forward. Same with X-Men 97. I expect both of them to get canceled at that point because, why would you go forward with something that's not even being watched whatsoever? This is a disaster. Now, you remember it was a very weird marketing with this. The actor who was in this actually came out and said, it's not woke. It's good writing. Right the week before this came out, they're trying very, very hard to assuage people's fears on this stuff and say, please come back to us. We promise it's not woke. And woke doesn't equal not good writing. I mean, it's not good writing anyway. Woke equals the DEI stuff that they're doing. With Peter Parker, we want Mary Jane in it. With Peter Parker, we want it to see the Aunt May situation, the Ben situation. Aunt May is this young woman again in this iteration. It's why do they keep doing that? It's something that just doesn't work well with the Peter Parker character. Where's Flash Thompson? Why is he not there? Why is the Lizard some black chick now? Why is Norman Osborn and Harry Osborn black now? Who is this Asian goth they them lady? What's going on? And this is what fans just don't want out of a Spider-Man character. It's pretty obvious. So leave a comment down below with what you think. Guys, are you surprised to see that the ratings failed in this? Hit the like and subscribe button. Please, guys, I am making the alternative to Marvel and DC Comics, and we're building some wonderful graphic novels. We have 9 in development this year. Sign up for the newsletter. Start reading today. And it's 3 free books. Best deal in all of comics, my friends. It's in the description below. And I've also got web stores if you want to check things out and support our channel in there as well. Appreciate you all reading.